CCTV cameras are often used in horror games and stealth games. In this video I'll show you how to create one in Godot. If you find this helpful, please subscribe. So let's slide in. So start by opening up Godot and let's make this a 3D scene. And hit the plus button and hit create or enter. And as child of the sprite 3D, add a sub viewport. And let's add a camera 3D. On the sprite 3D, you want to select that on the texture property in the inspector. You want to make this a viewport texture of the sub viewport. And now it's showing the camera's perspective through the sub viewport. There's a couple more things that we'll need to do, but I'm gonna add a CG box so we can more easily see what's happening. If you want to have the most accurate update for the CCTV, you may want to turn the update mode to always, but when visible should be fine as well. There's a couple more things I could show you. Make changes to the camera. So let's say the FOV, you can make the perspective of it. You could add an environment to it so it has its own look. So maybe you want a lot of glow in the camera. Right now we don't have much glow, but you get the deal. You could also make changes to the attributes. And let's add some blur. And now it's a lot more blurry. You may want a blur camera, right, in the sub viewport. And let's say you want to make this 1920 by 1080. Right now it's very large, but you can just scale down the sprite 3D. So select that and go to the transform, and you can change the scale. So it fits, for example, a old TV or whatever. Maybe a new flat TV with this resolution. Another few cool tips are, I'm gonna duplicate this box and I'm gonna put it inside of the sprite 3D. It may look a little bit odd right now, but you may want it to always be in front of everything else. And to do that, you can select the sprite 3D and you can do no depth test. And now it's in front of that as well. That's one thing. Another thing you could do is select the sub viewport. And if you don't want the background, you can select transparent background and enable that. And now you won't get the background. So now you will only get the cubes. Pixelated would be on the sub viewport and changing the scaling. And you could just lower the 3D scaling and that way they'll get pixelated. Yeah, there's a lot of properties to mess around here. Thanks for watching, and special thanks to the Ko-Fi members for making this video possible. And I'll see you in the next one.